check out the info, the damage charts, damage dealt. Okay, Dark Star and also Elmir are the main damage dealers, damage taken. Yeah, and I will really like it once I have Dorian in my team, because when Elmir is jumping back, he then together with Dorian, he can always load up his health. I think he's a very interesting hero. He's not all out attacking. That's probably why a lot of people prefer to use Jing Mao instead of him. But he has many interesting properties with his clones. He can confuse many opponents, such as an enemy Chabba, also an enemy Kark. A Kark will always go for the clones of Elmir first, and thus your other heroes are protected. I really like him. And also he has a good synergy together with Lian, because he's always attacking only one hero at a time, the one that is at the front line. Yes, and this time I really try to play with Cornelius, even though Faceless is really a very strong hero, and you have basically a choice which hero you want to go for in the friendship job. You can take the Soul Stones for Cornelius or the ones for Faceless. But this time I really want to go with Cornelius, because on my first two accounts I always went with Faceless. Maybe just bringing Faceless along at some later stage. Then the healing, Thea is also nice. She's a good healer. If you don't have Martha and don't have Dorian, you can use her. It's just Martha has the more interesting first skill, maybe. I guess, especially against the final end boss in chapter 15. Yes, so now maybe let's go through the stats of the heroes. It would get even easier once you reach level 80, because then you have the same hero level as the opposition, and then all the stunning and blinding effects are coming into action. But when you when you are in a good guild and you get a lot of runes, then you can invest into the glyphs, and then you will always be a bit ahead in the campaign level wise. Yeah, I don't know. Should I go through all the heroes? There are always people who are asking for this to show all the stats. I also keep the skills close to the hero level and the hero levels close to the team level, but from a certain level onwards, even if you concentrate on 5 heroes only, it is hard, because you need a lot of gold to do it. And when you want to do at the same time, you want to level up your titans there. If you want to promote them star wise, you also need gold, and so you need to invest a bit of emeralds and transform them into gold. If you're a free player, you have to concentrate a little bit on certain stuff, and you will get there eventually, but it takes a little bit longer. Skill, skin wise, yeah, default skin, I bought the second one just for looks, and then I'm waiting for the Winterfest event. Then I can get his most valuable winter skin, because it's increasing his armor. I'm saving up now the strength skin stones, so that I need 55,000 to fully max out his winter skin at one go. So I'm no longer increasing his default skin now. I'm just saving them up. I will not invest into his second skin, the devil skin. It's just nice. It looks good, I think. And it's also useful, of course, because physical attack, this will strengthen his ultimate. He will be able to inflict more damage while digesting his opponent, and then also gain more health, because his first skill is depending 100% on physical attack. So it is an important skin, but the default skin is more important, and also his winter skin providing armor is more important. And then yeah, the masquerade skin. I have not thought about a lineup where this skin would be nicely fitting in. Cornelius also has a masquerade skin, and Dorian also, maybe at some point we can do some funny lineup, but yeah, for the moment I will not unlock this one. physical attack also, then does not really make sense probably to unlock this one until this one is maxed or at level 40 or so. Then no, probably you can just max out this one, and one has to do some calculations. Maybe it is a bit smarter to unlock this at a certain point, I don't know. Stats, he has a pretty high armor for his level, I think. 4000 is pretty solid, and also magic defense. He has good stats, Chabba. He has a good magic defense stat and armor stat. He is a good hero, huh? He is a good tank. Not a lot of players playing with him, but I wonder why this is. I like him a lot, especially in my lineup together with Lian. Items, yeah, at the moment he is on Violet +1. Glyphs, I already showed you this tab, and then Gift of the Elements. I'm not invested here. And here he is also number 2 in line, because Darkstar is my number 1 in line here for all 3 artifacts level wise. And I will not transform the higher colors into the gray ones. I could do that, then she would have reached level 25 and would be in the green essence and yeah, and the green levels, but I will not do that because once she gets there naturally, then I will put the green ones, and then I will go with the white ones or the gray ones. I will give to Chabba then, and then Lian is third in line. Yeah, and so on. So, and Gift of Elements, you see I only worked on Darkstar so far. I like to finish one hero, the circle, and then I go to the next hero. Glyphs, here I also mainly worked on her armor penetration. Items, same rank as Chabba. The stats, armor penetration, you see she already has a lot of it. And I think that's important. That's why I also go for her lunar skin, because this one is providing armor penetration. I think I will invest now once a day, give her a level here, then probably switching back to the default skin before going for the spring skin, which I have already unlocked. I bought this one, didn't unlock it with skin stones. I did some calculations. If you do it very smartly, then I think still the best way is probably to wait till there is a 4x sale for the emeralds, then buy this. And then you wait till there is an event where one of the tasks is spending emeralds, and even better, at the same time there is also a task which includes opening chests or caskets in Outland, and then you go there and open some chests there for not just the first two for 90 emeralds each, but also the next one for 200 emeralds each, and then you can also open 10 chests for 4,500 emeralds instead of 5,000. And then you go back to the skins and you unlock it for 5,000 skin stones. I think that might be the best. It also depends a bit on your whip level, because when you have a higher whip level you will get more emeralds for the same price at the 4x emerald sale. But it is really a close one. It's not a big mistake if you just buy an additional skin directly with money. Then, because you also get the skin and you get 3,500 emeralds. So if you do it very cleverly, maybe not the best way if you have a higher whip level. If you have a lower whip level, then I'm pretty sure you're doing not a big mistake by directly buying an additional skin, if any at all. Skills, yeah, fully ready. Those her first skill and third skill that depend on the level. It's important that they are at the same, at the maximum that is possible. So if you're a free to play player, and then maybe you want to let her fall behind a little bit on the second and the fourth skill, if it is about saving some gold, but you want to level up the ultimate and the third skill also first. As I invest a little bit of emeralds for gold, I can afford to having all of her skills at her hero level. but at some point maybe also I will have to make some priority list, even maybe also because the X potions also at some point they will be an issue. The soul shop is unlocked. There you can buy some huge X potions, but as long as the soul shop isn't unlocked, at some point you will realize it's impossible to keep all of your top 5 heroes at the same level, hero level as your team level, unless again you are willing to invest, are willing to buy some X potions in the town shop. But yeah, okay. I mean, me too, I cannot just spend emeralds as I wish. I want to keep them for the events also. Okay, so who else? We have Elmir. I really like his devil skin. I think this is one of the coolest skins available in the game. And I think it's also a useful one. Yeah, dodge, okay, it's okay, yeah. But you see, I neglect him a little bit because I think Darkstar is my main attacking hero, and then there is a little battle, of course, with who is taking the agility skin stones. Is it Elmir or Darkstar? So I give the priority to Darkstar. But at some point I really want to make him strong too, because he's also a great hero and damage dealer. Glyphs. I also worked here on his armor penetration and his health. It's important for him. Here he's still in the waiting mode. I think he will be number 4 or maybe number 3. I'm not sure yet if I go for Lian or Elmir first when it comes to the gift of the elements. Artifacts, yeah, he also is a waiting mode. I could just unlock his first artifact, Blades of Many Truths. And then we have Lian, but did I use her before? No, so let's go to Thea. Just quickly go through her stats. I did not work on her at all, I think, with the glyphs and the skins. And Cornelius was part of the team with which we just beat the Archdemon before. Here I unlocked his stellar skin just for the looks. I think this is the best look for the rest of the team. And yeah, of course one could wait, but I like to unlock it right away, so I have the fun to see. I play now and I want to see a nicely composed team, also skin wise, right now. So yes, his masquerade skin, quite funny. Would be nice to have a lineup with everyone just having a masquerade skin. I think Faceless has one too. Yes. Dorian has, Chabba has, as you have seen. Elmir doesn't have. It's quite funny looking, but I want a serious looking lineup, so usually I will play with his Stellar skin on. Yes, and here he has really very many useful skins, especially against bosses who deal a lot of magic damage. Just for instance, Orion in the Adventures. And his Protective Dome is very useful, but also his Rune of Suppression is a very interesting skill also for Arena. Now I was mixing it up, but this one is also very useful as it is reducing the magic attack of the enemy with the highest intelligence, with the highest magic attack. It's very useful if you are up against a lineup with the twins. Then Lars probably will be the guy with the highest magic attack, so you will have his magic attack reduced for some time. And the 4th skill, this one is also interesting. It's working randomly, but still it's interesting. Also, if you are up against the twins or a lineup with the Kark, and should it happen that he will cast his 4th skill on them, then their strength is significantly reduced. And also the 1st skill is very interesting. He can take out intelligence opponents. One is depending on intelligence, and I have a little synergy there with Lian, because Lian's first artifact is increasing magic attack. So I will trigger Lian at some point, giving a lot of magic attack to all allies in her team, also to him, and then trigger him, and then this will produce a huge amount of damage. And the interesting thing is, this is then physical damage, even though he's a mage. And Elmir, as his first skill is armor penetration, is also fitting in nicely. So triggering Elmir first, reducing or increasing rather the armor penetration, also of Cornelius' first skill, then triggering Lian, and then going with his ultimate. Of course, he gets even stronger if he is copied by Faceless. So, okay, then Faceless is really strong with the copy. Or also if he would be close to Nebula, and then because Nebula's fourth skill would also hugely support him with magic attack. But I'm not going for Nebula now in this lineup. It's not possible to have all the perfect synergies available, unless, yeah, if you have a lot of resources to invest. So, this was it, getting a bit lengthy now again in the end, but I still hope you enjoyed this video, and not sure what will be the next video. At the latest we will see us with a video at the Kraken in chapter 10, I think. Maybe also I will do a video if it will work with the pets, that the suggestion one of my friends with the pets to use the eggs all at once. So till then, thanks for watching. This is Max. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.